everyone, welcome back to Living the Difference. I want to introduce you to a long-standing and well-respected colleague of mine, Laurie of Physical Advantage. She's amazing, and I'm going to let her tell you what she specializes in.
Well, Kim, as you know, this is what I call Physical Advantage the anti-spa for a reason. We're not about fluff, we're not about ambiance, we're about meaty work. So in other words, people who come in here are not expecting the spa routine. They're expecting their injuries to be addressed, and that's what we do.
That's wonderful. So basically, people should not think of you as a massage therapist. They should think of you as true physical pain relief work and recovery.
Yeah, our motto is no frills, no candles, no kidding.
Yeah.
Because that's really what it is. That's, you know, and there's nothing wrong with and you and I have discussed it, going to a spa and relaxing for a day of beauty. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're coming here and you want your feet rubbed, you're going to really, you know, be very disappointed when you leave, because when people call on the phone and say, well, can I just get footwork done? I always say, well, do you have fallen arches? Do you have plantar fasciitis? Do you have something like that? Because we're not just going to rub your feet. And it's not that we're thinking it's wrong or lesser than. It's just not what we do. We're all injuries all the time.
It's true. It is true. People should be aware that there's nothing wrong, like Laurie said, with a spa experience, but if you need real physical therapy type of work, then you should be seeking out a specialist like Laurie, such as yourself.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I also wanted to mention, okay, so location, we're on 57th here.
And Lexington, we're right near Bloomingdale's for anybody who wants a shop. But what's nice about our location is everybody can get to us.
Yes.
Crosstown bus gets you here, and every subway line can get you here. So if you don't want to come here, the transit is not the excuse.
Right, exactly. And you also do, you have a different business that is a branch off of this, that you work with brides?
Yes. With the bridal body shop, we get brides and grooms in shape for the wedding. But we, you know, originally when we started, it was just brides alone. We're making like a little bit of a feminist statement. But then, well, you know, I had to. But then we decided, well, you know, why don't we get the grooms involved? Because we had women coming in here with their fiancés, and the fiancés, well, can we work out together? So we extended the programs to brides and grooms, and now what we say, it's everybody with a body who wants to make it better, improve it in some way, and so it's all inclusive. And we have a radio show, but we're on Blog Talk Radio every Wednesday at noon. So
fantastic.
Yeah.
So every Wednesday at noon, and what channel is that on radio?
That's, you know what, there's a link. You know, internet radio now, you just go on Blog Talk Radio, look up the Bridal Body Shop, and there we are. Been on for 2 years.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So check back in with us again soon, because we're going to have an entire segment just on the Bridal Body Shop with Laurie Towers. But today we're going to talk about some workout positioning that can be really detrimental to your health. And I hear from clients all the time that it is like these small injuries when you start working out again is the biggest detriment to actually sticking to your program. So I find that the injury is a real reason, obviously, to step back from your new workout program, but then it becomes an excuse to never get back into it again, and it becomes a big vicious cycle. So you were the first person I thought of when people would keep asking me, how do I do a squat? Or why do my triceps look like really flabby after 6 months of just concentrating on working out with them? What am I doing wrong? So if you could help us out with that, it would be amazing.
Well, you know, the thing about working out is, I mean, and I always say, if people really take the time to know the movement, to know what they have to do, they would be able to do it, and they would be able to do it effectively without injury. And you think about the amount of time people spend getting a degree, going to school. You could put time, and you could invest time for that, but learning to use your body correctly and do an exercise properly, no, you don't want to do that. So that's why the injury rate in gyms is higher and higher every year, because, and it's always around this time of year, because people make those New Year's resolutions.
Right.
And they're, oh, I'm going to do it, it's good. And they get in the gym, they're strong for 1 week, and they're doing everything wrong and everything too fast. And then all of a sudden, they're hurt, and it's because of the gym. No, it's because of them, because they didn't learn right, and they didn't really want to. And you know, this is what we do in the Bridal Body Shop. You use that day as the incentive to get into shape, to look a certain way. But before that, you didn't really care that much. But you know, whatever gets you there, fine, you want to do it, but it's always a calendar marking to make you want to get into shape, instead of just saying, well, I'm going to be my body the rest of my life.
Right.
How can I do it? How can I do it and enjoy it and live long in it? And that's what we don't think about.
Right, it's true. But I'm happy to say I think I'm feeling like, you know, from client feedback alone, that people are becoming more aware
I hope
that,
so.
you know, getting back to that idea of staying fit and healthy for life. But so many people just don't have the time and money for a personal trainer. They don't have the time to do tons of research on the internet to really, and they don't even know how to decipher which information they need for themselves. So again, that's why I thought it'd be right away.